was in the 78th Infantry Division. They broke up a division. They started sending guys overseas, and
Right.
they kept me 6 months longer. They sent me to radio school.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got over there, I had a couple stripes, and France was all taken. I got into Belgium. I didn't have to go on D-Day.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys have been killed and shot at D-Day.
Right.
I passed all that by dumb luck.
Oh, what, going to the radio school?
Yeah, because they kept me 6 months longer.
Oh, okay.
They sent me to school. I was supposed to go every morning for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know that. So I used to go hang around the woods, read a book. But when you're 19, 20 years old, how can you sit your ass and kill 4 more hours in the afternoon?
Yeah.
So I went to school 8 hours a day. I got 25 words a minute, and I got a couple stripes. I was supposed to get 3 stripes, but that was already taken.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have sent me to battalion headquarters and give me 3 stripes.
Right.
But where I was, 2 stripes, you were somebody. Battalion headquarters, 3 stripes, you were nobody. Because everybody had tech sergeant.
Oh, everybody had them, okay. Yeah.
All, you know. Yeah. So this guy from up at 13th in Mars, he had 3 stripes, and he was at battalion headquarters. And one time they sent him out with his outfit to try and capture this bridge. And he's calling me, trying to get me to go to battalion headquarters, give me 3 stripes. Because if I went there, he'd be higher than me.
Oh, so he didn't want you to go?
Instead of him. I'm better off let him go. I don't want to go to battalion headquarters, be nobody up there. Yeah.
So you spent most of the time in what? Just in Germany, or were you on?
Germany.
I mean, doing what?
With
Just
3 battles. The Hurtgen Forest.
Mm-hmm.
I got it written down on my book. I got 3 combat battles that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the northern flank of the Battle of the Bulge.
Oh, were you? Wow.
Yeah. I'll never forget. We were in a cellar, and we had headquarters in this house. All of the houses were built like cement roofs and all.
Right.
The floor was thin, but the walls were thick. I know the floors were thin because I brought home a Hungarian machine rifle or something, and one guy fired off down the cellar, and lucky the bullets went through the floor. If I had hit the ceiling, it would have bounced all over.
Oh, would it? Yeah.
Yeah, it went through the floor. So this one night, the captain told me to get in the truck. We had a powerful radio in the truck, a little truck called a weapons carrier. It was all covered, no light in it, had dim light.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to get in the truck. And I got in the truck, and I knew where we were going. It was freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
It was the coldest winter ever there.
Yeah.
So I ran down the cellar to get my coat. By the time I got back up, the truck was gone. When the truck got to where it was gone, a shell landed and blew out my radios, blew holes in my truck right through the radios where I would have been sitting.
Oh, wow.
That was dumb luck. And it killed 2 MPs.
Oh, wow.
They were out there, no. During the Battle of Bulge, you had a lot of MPs because they were worried about them guys were posing as Americans.
Right.
Changing the signs. And
Yeah.
all. So dumb luck, I wasn't in the truck. And I never forget that day. It was freezing cold. And I didn't get help for not being in the truck either.
No. So why did you miss the truck again? When
I went down the cellar to get my coat.
Oh, and it left.
I had that the army overcoat, a woolen overcoat because it was cold. I'd be dead now. I couldn't tolerate that cold now. But them days, Bill, it was cold. I remember we were in a cellar one time, a blown out house. And when it snowed today, it snowed tomorrow. And sometimes it would start to melt, you get a lot of mud.
Yeah.
And we're sleeping in the cellar, and we had the radio mounted up top around wires down.
Yeah.
But we didn't need them this night, so we went to sleep in the cellar, sleeping on the floor with a blown out house. And we woke up in the morning, my buddy was coughing and sneezing. And 2 days later, I had the same trouble.
Mm-hmm.
No hospital, no bed, no chicken soup, no nothing. It went away.
It's chicken soup.
It went away.
Yeah.
Today I would get the antibiotics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We didn't have any antibiotics. They had just come out them days, you know.
Right.
Like in 1940, I think penicillin came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you were fine after a few days.
A couple of days, it went away.
Yeah.
You had to get better. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
They had no place to sleep. You're out in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep in the truck. You know what I used to be afraid of? If I had to run that radio at night, I'd be in a truck.
Mm-hmm.
I was always somebody sticking a gun on that back canvas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're in a truck.
Yeah.
You know, you got a fear sitting there.
Yeah. By yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, by yourself. Sometimes during the night, I used to listen to German radio, Berlin Sally, and
Oh, yeah.
British music and all that. Yeah, but you could hear that truck for a long way off.
You had to keep the truck running.
No, I don't remember. I don't know if we ran the truck. I don't remember why the battery didn't go dead. You know, I never thought of that. We never had a dead
Yeah,
battery.
they were big radios back then, not like they have now. You know, they're.
Yeah. I remember one time the captain came out and he said to me, twice. The first time he said to me, "Could you drive this truck?" Yeah, I can drive it. I had a car before I went to the Army. They never let me drive in the Army. Yeah, I can drive it. He said, "Drive me up the, we're going to go to front lines." Then we go through the woods and the goddamn horn started blowing.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know enough to bang the relay or nothing. I could pull the wire off the horn.
Mm-hmm.
I go, what a goddamn place for the horn to blow, right? Another time I got the Jeep, he says, "Mount the radios in the Jeep. I want you to take me somewhere."
Mm-hmm.
All right. We had a driver. I'm sitting in the back with the radios and earphone on. And this great big minefield, the Italian mines that were about this long, white ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they were white, maybe in the kind of winter time. And the shell landed, and the whole row blew up. And I jumped out of the truck with them earphones, almost pulled my ears off.
Well.
I wanted to jump in one of them holes. I'll never forget that. I said, "This is captain's bad luck for me.
Yeah.
Wherever I go with him, I'm in trouble." Yeah. Yeah, we got a big experience, I'll tell you. You don't want to relive that over again.
No.
But we used to get 3 days off a month. They send you back to, you go back, they had this great big Quonset hut. You go in the door, you throw all your clothes. And you go in there, you take a shower head to toe. And you come out the other end, you holler your sizes, undershort, shirt, socks.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to rest for 3 days, right? You're 20 years old. You're all washed, clean clothes.
Yeah,
in your pocket for 3 days. How much rest do you think you're going to get? I remember one time they sent me back. I went back to Belgium. Oh no, I went back to Belgium, and going down the street, and I met a guy who used to be in my platoon. He used to sleep on the top bunk on my first squad when I was in the first platoon. I was in headquarters when I was a radio man. He peed the bed. The guy was 220 pounds, big husky guy.
Uh-huh.
He had a hernia. He wet the bed. He blamed it on me. I didn't think I squirted up there. So, he got a hernia, and he didn't come with us. So I met him in Belgium. He was in a Repo Depot outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to go with me because he wanted to go where he's going to get some battle ribbons.
Yeah.
Hey, you dumbass, you don't battle ribbons. So anyhow, I told him to throw all his junk away, keep his boots, and I took it with me and took it back to our headquarters. And the captain reinstated, assigned to our outfit, but that was a dumb mistake because the first night there, I was in this blown out house, and we should take turns, 2 hours on, 4 hours on, rotate. You know, you only slept a couple hours at a time.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep your eyes open.
Oh, yeah.
All night long. He hears this, he hears that. I wish the hell I'd have left him back there. Francie was a pain in the ass. But then after the war was over, he knew all about horses. And we went and got the stable, had 2 race horses. They were about 8 years old. The guy had 8 of them, and 6 of them were having foals, and the other 2 weren't. So we took them, and we gave the guy some coffee and some cigarettes. Got a whole barnload of straw and all.
Uh-huh.
And we went and collected 2 more horses. We had 4 horses. We ran a stable. It kept us busy after the war was over.
Didn't you confiscate one of the cars, one of the general cars, or
Huh?
didn't you get one of the cars? You said the German cars.
Oh, the German Jeeps?
Yeah.
Oh, I had plenty of them. They had the same trouble over there as they had when I drove one of them German Jeeps.
Yeah.
A guy tried to sell me a Volkswagen truck. They had gear shift, shift lever leakage. Yeah, we used to get them and run them all over. Then I had a German car.
What was it? An officer car?
Mercedes or something. It was
Yeah.
a beautiful car, Bill. It was a beautiful car. So they made me get rid of. They made me get rid of it. I ran it in the river because the other guys wanted it.
Oh yeah.
Nothing had value.
Yeah.
I ran it in the river. You couldn't do that here.
Yeah.
You run in the river, you go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ran it in the river. One time, we got a fire engine, and it needed a carburetor. So I went and took a carburetor off his other car. You know what? It didn't have no bolts. You just pushed on and hooked the gasoline line to it.
Right.
Run the fire engine. And we were going down the street with a fire engine, and the captain caught us. And one guy, he was studying to be a lawyer.
Uh-huh.
You know, he out-talked the captain to give it a stroll with that
Yeah.
fire engine. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. We had a lot of bad times, a lot of good times. Yeah. I used to ride my horse to the next town. I got boots made. I used to trade cigarettes to the guy that had a steer hide place. I used to buy the whole hide.
Yeah.
You need 3 kind of leather to make boots. I had riding boots made and everything.
Oh yeah.
Custom made, yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. We had a good time. For all the bad times, we had good times. You can't do that in this war now. It's
No.
kind of trouble. We had a good time after the war was over. I'll never forget the first time we had a dance hall, and we were going to have a party, and we had music, and all the German girls were on this side, and all the GI guys on this side of this big hall. And these guys I was with, they pushed me out on a dance floor to go ask this girl, like a blonde girl,
Uh-huh.
on the other side of the dance floor to dance. And when I got there, she wouldn't dance. I had her by the arm. I said, "You're going to lose this arm if you don't come with me. But I ain't going back and tell them guys that you ain't going to dance with me." And then when I started to dance, they wouldn't cut in.
Yeah.
I had to dance and dance and dance all by myself. But I had a good time. Yeah. We used to jitterbug and everything. And guys from New York, we used to practice dancing. Like down in camp, we used to have a dance like maybe every month or every 2 months.
Right.
Then this other guy and I, we used to stick their other outfits on Friday night when they had the dance. We'd go in, and after they catch it, the guys are all bashful. They want to dance.
Yeah.
We were dying to dance. This
Yeah.
other guy and I. After a while, they catch us and throw us out. Yeah, we used to go dancing all the time. We used to have a lot of fun. But that night, I'll never forget that night. I says, "Babe, I don't know if you understand me, but I ain't going back across this floor without you." I used to love to dance.